Hello. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Uh, Actually, this. Hello. Hello. Pardon me. Actually, this is a new experience for me. I forgot. Actually, I recorded my audio and video, but I forgot to turn on the go live button. So, pardon me. Uh, I was talking about, actually I was live only, but I forgot to turn on the go live button. Sorry for sorry for the trouble. Sorry for the mistake. Hello, I can I can read your. Uh, Sorry, I'm really sorry for that. Actually, I was talking about my theories, but I forgot to. Actually, it is. I think it's already recorded. I think if you go back. Sorry. No, it's not recorded. Okay. Sorry. My investigation says that ether, the space-filling substance, is real. The ether concept is not new. Ether is not a new idea. Since very ancient times, since hundreds of years, people, philosophers, thinkers, scientists, even Isaac Newton was a believer of ether. Um, I how let me explain how I reached the conclusion of, or how I came to believe that either the existence of either. First, let me. I want to tell you something. I am not an English speaker. I am from India. My mother language is Malayalam. Somebody probably know that. My mother language is different. English, with my hard work, I learned little bit. So please pardon me if for my grammatical errors and my pronunciation. I hope you can understand my language. Anyway, in the coming days, I will continue my live streaming. So probably I will improve my language. Okay, now let me. I will come to the point. How I came to believe the existence of either. From my younger age, I was very much fascinated about Einstein's theories, especially the mass energy equivalence. Matter and energy are different manifestations of the same thing. Matter can be converted into energy can be converted back into matter. Energy can be converted back into matter. All these things, I was very much excited all these ideas. But from that time, I was thinking that how is it possible matter can be converted into energy? I started exploring about this in 2001. I had a GeoCities website, Yahoo GeoCities website. 2001, January 26th, I published an article on GeoCities. If you want, I can search and find that GeoCities. Now Yahoo stopped that website, but still you can find from Internet Archive. We can find my ID was new ideas from Televise. In that name, I started publishing some ideas in 2001. January 26th, I published an article. In that article, I was discussing about my view about how probably mass defect converts into energy. I have a huge respect on Einstein, his ideas, his theories, his intuitions, his mathematical theoretical physics all. At the same time, when I started to explore the actual mechanism or actual process, how a mass defect release energy, I reached a conclusion that let me tell you how I reached in that conclusion. When we see very closely a nuclear explosion, nuclear energy, the release of nuclear energy, mass defect is the cause. Mass defect creates or generates energy. When a mass defect happens, we can see that the product particles gets very high energy from this mass defect. When a mass defect happens, the product particles or product fragments gets very high energy, and the mass defect shoots the products and product fragments every side, and when it hits the surrounding matter, it results in the generation of heat. However, it starts with the kinetic energies of particles. The kinetic energy of particles. Mass defect makes the product particles or product fragments in very high speed. That is the thing we first, when we closely observe a mass defect, this is what we see. A mass defect shoots the product particles and product fragments every side. That is the first thing we see. When these energetic particles collide with the surrounding matter, it results in the generation of heat. Since the kinetic energy is enormous, this high-speed collision results in the generation of extremely short wavelength radiations like X-rays, gamma rays, etc. So, when we see closely how a mass defect, one second, let me, my mobile making sound, so I'll just 1 second. So, when a mass defect happens, when we closely observe a mass defect, what is happening there? The mass defect shoots the product particles or product fragments in every side. Just like a grenade shell explodes. The chemical explosive, when it explodes, ignites, it expands. The chemical explosive convert into superheated gas, and this huge explosion, the detonation, shoots the fragments, the metal pieces every side. Just like that, when a mass defect happens, the nuclear reaction, the product particles, daughter nuclei, neutrons, antineutrino, beta particle, alpha particle, these all act like a projectile. It sprays, it gets high energy, it shoots every direction. So I reached to the conclusion that, or I thought like this, perhaps the mass defect is exploding. Mass defect is becoming super thin form of matter. It's a kind of change in the state of matter, just like a chemical explosion. When a chemical explosive ignites, it will become superheated gas and it expand, it explode or detonate. Just like that, when a mass defect happens, the missing matter detonates, it explodes violently, and that results in the product. It shoots this missing matter. When it explodes, it shoots the product particles every side. Then this is what we observe very closely, a mass defect in a nuclear reaction. So when it hits the high speed particles, when it hits the surrounding matter, it generates heat energy and short wavelength radiations. But all this starts with the speed of particles. Therefore, I conclude that perhaps instead of conversion of mass defect into energy, actually in that Einstein was absolutely wrong. The mass defect is not converts into energy. Instead, the mass defect is exploding violently. Ordinary matter is converted into a super thin form of matter and explode. Perhaps this explosion rate is so huge that a gram of matter can be converted into a cubic kilometer volume of that super thin matter in millionth of a second. Probably this is the expansion ratio. The ratio of expansion is so huge that a gram of matter is exploded to a cubic kilometer volume of the super thin matter in millionth of a second. As I said before, the space-filling substance or ether is not a new concept. Therefore, I I would like to call this super thin matter as ether. So it is a good name to give this matter, super thin matter, ether. So I call this matter as ether. Now, very interesting thing is that if a mass defect generate ether, then every active stars in the universe, every colliding stars in the universe, every black hole collisions, every neutron star collisions, all missing matter pumps ether to space. Therefore, each star is a source of large scale source of ether, whether in a particle accelerator laboratory or in a nuclear reactor, or in a nuclear, when a nuclear bomb explodes, or the nuclear reactions happening in a star. These all release ether to space. Since this is ether, is another state of matter, this individual ether particle has all the qualities of ordinary matter. That is, an individual ether particle has a mass, and it can be attracted by a gravity, a massive body. Therefore, every massive body in the universe, for example, you will talk about our planet Earth. Because of the gravity of the Earth, Earth maintains a denser region of ether around the Earth. Because of the gravity of the star, our Sun maintains a denser region of ether around it. In fact, the density of ether near a body will be high, and it decreases with the distance. Every star has this kind of ether region, or we can say ether bubble around it. Earth has a ether bubble, Sun has a ether bubble, our galaxy center has a gigantic ether bubble. Therefore, Earth sits inside a ether bubble. That means when Earth moves through space, it carries the ether bubble with it. Therefore, if we do an interferometer experiment, that is the speed measurement of light speed, if you measure the speed of light in any direction, since the denser region Earth carries with this, the Earth carries this denser region, if you measure the speed of light in any direction, it will be the same. That is what happened in Michelson-Morley experiment. In short, a Michelson-Morley type experiment cannot detect ether. In 1887, Michelson-Morley is the result of the Michelson-Morley experiment. The null result is one of the inspirations for Einstein to develop his relativistic theories, in addition to the uh, the constancy of light speed. That I will tell about that later. Now, because of a massive body has a denser region of ether around it, when a beam of light is passed through this region of denser ether, it will get refracted. Sun has a denser ether envelope around it. Therefore, when a light comes from a distant star passing through this region of denser region of ether, the light beam will get refracted. It can explain starlight bending. Now let's think about a galaxy. Each star in a galaxy is a source of ether. Each star pumps ether to space. So, if you consider a whole galaxy is a gigantic pump of ether. So, when a light comes from very far, and if one galaxy is sitting in the middle, this light, when this light passes through this denser region of ether created by this galaxy, the light will get refracted and bended. This can explain gravitational lensing. Now, let's think about gravitational time dilation. When a particle vibrates in a high density ether region, that means in a high gravity region, when an electron vibrates in a high gravity region, that is near a massive body, because of the density of ether is high in this region, the electron, the vibrating particle, will experience an etheric friction. Therefore, two atoms, one in a high gravity region near a massive body and another in a low gravity region, if we excite the electrons in these both atoms, because of the etheric friction, the electrons in the atoms that in the high gravity region will emit long wavelength radiations, because etheric friction makes its vibration slower. Because of that, a vibrating electron in a high gravity region will emit long wavelength radiations. This can explain gravitational time dilation. Since our GPS system, the atomic clock in the GPS system is in a high altitude space, because the ether density there is less than compared to Earth, there the atomic clock in the GPS system experience low ether friction. It will emit, it can vibrate more faster, and it will emit shorter wavelength radiations. So when you compare this, the GPS one atomic clock on Earth and one atomic clock in a space, there will be a time difference. The flow of time will be different in these regions. This can explain gravitational time dilation. If a clock moves so fast through space, the same because of the same etheric friction, when a body moves very high speed in space, because of the etheric friction, it will the body will experience a denser ether region around it, and the vibrating particles experience a high etheric friction, and that also will emit long wavelength radiations. So, in this way, this density difference of ether can explain gravitational time dilation and time dilation due to speed. In fact, we can find better alternative explanations for all phenomena which are explained or predicted by the special and general theory of relativity, with just adding ether into the picture. When we accept ether as a reality, we can find better explanations for all phenomena predicted by the general and special theory of relativity. Therefore, we have to think. I would like to suggest our scientists to rethink about all this. We can find better explanation for a precession of the perihelion of Mercury orbit, because Sun maintains a denser ether region. The perihelion region of the Mercury's orbit is sufficient to alter the Mercury's orbit. That's why each time when Mercury approaches the perihelion region, because of the friction exerted by the denser ether, its orbits is shifted. Each time when it reaches this region, the denser ether can influence the orbit of the Mercury. Similarly, the closest star to the galactic center, because of this etheric friction, each time when the S2 star approaches the perihelion region, the etheric friction influences the orbit of the S2 star, and that can explain the orbital precession orbit of S2 star. In fact, we can find explanations for all phenomena with the help of ether. I have so many things in my mind, so I can't recollect everything. If you ask me, I will try to explain. Thank you very much for my viewers. Now you can ask me questions. As I said, I'm not an English speaker, so my language fluency is not very good. So please pardon me. If you have questions, I will reply. I will most of the day I will come live on this channel with new developments. I am creating many videos and I'm working hard. I'm an independent researcher. I don't have any outside support. I am doing my research on my expense. If you would like to support my research, you can use the super chat in the super chat feature in the YouTube. You can use it if you would like. So anyway, thank you very much for my viewers. Because of I get many comments, nice comments, appreciations. Many people started to share my videos in LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social medias. I am very thankful for them. I am myself, I am not considering any something. I am a very ordinary person. I am very, like Einstein once said, I am passionately curious. Nothing special. I don't believe I have any special talents or any special this. But somehow, because of my passion, I used to think so much. I read, I watch MIT course lectures, famous professors, scientists, IIT from India, IIT institutions. I used to watch their videos. I am very thankful to all professors, scientists. I am continuing my research works. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Can you hear me? If somebody could answer. Can you? My voice is clear. Can you hear me clearly? Can you? Anybody answer? My English is not very good. Please pardon me. I am aware of that. I am trying to make my fluency better. Anyway, thank you very much. Please watch my videos, support me so I can. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much. Yes, clear. Thank you very much for that comment. Please do watch my videos. Probably many of you are from. I could see. I don't know. Sherry is from USA. happy to share my ideas and thoughts with everybody. I will come most of the day. I will try to come IST 6 p.m. Indian Standard 6 p.m. EST I think 8:30. I don't IST Indian Standard Time 6 p.m. most of the days. I will come on live. Then we can talk. Thank you very much for your patience. I actually, without knowing, I thought I started my early, but I forgot to turn on the live stream because my head is now becoming little slower. So sorry for that. So if somebody have questions can ask me. I will give answer to my. I'll try to give answer with my best level of knowledge. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. If everything goes well, we will meet tomorrow. I'm concluding. Nobody has asking anything, so I think if somebody has any questions, I will answer. Okay, we will meet tomorrow 6 p.m. IST. We will meet. Thank you everybody. Thank you very much. I am Joseph George. Thank you.